The final week of the regular season is amongst us. Live here in Neenah, Wisconsin for some non-conference action between two of the best conferences here in the state, the FVA and the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Here on Zaleski Sports, we thank you guys for tuning in to our broadcast this evening as the number 6 ranked Marshfield Tigers travel all the way here to Neenah to take on the Rockets, led by Coach Lee Rubbis and his crew, and Luke Young and Joey Dawn, great players on this Neenah team. But this Marshfield team, they are coming off of some big-time history that was made this past week. Brooks Hinson for the Tigers, the senior who's averaging 17.9 points a game this season, has now become the all-time points scoring leader for Marshfield, scoring 1,476 points. He's going to try to continue tallying up that score as we go on further into the end of the season and going into the playoffs, where we'll talk about the playoffs plenty more coming up here. But thank you for being here. Braden Bullis, Brendan Retzloff here with you guys. And as we were talking about Brooks Hinson, we actually have a very special pregame video to show for you guys, including all the Marshfield past coaches and staff, as well as alumni who were interviewed. And a big congratulations to Brooks, and they're going to send their congratulations to him as well right here.
My name is Gordy Sisson. I'd like to congratulate Brooks on breaking the scoring record for Marshfield High School. 63 years plus, Brooks. It takes a lot of skill, hard work, determination, character, and leadership to do something as special as that. I just love it when special things happen for special people. I just want you to know how very proud I am of you and how proud all Tiger fans all across America are. Yes, all across America. I've watched you play from Washington State, from other states in the South like Arizona, and other warm weather winter locations, just to see you and the Tiger basketball team do as well as you've done. Again, congratulations, Brooks. More in your future to happen. I can't wait to see it.
Hey, Brooks. Congratulations not only for breaking the all-time scoring record, but also for doing it during the most successful stretch for the boys basketball program there at Marshfield. Good luck the rest of the season, and best wishes this coming fall as you start your college career.
Hey, Brooks. Everybody who likes Marshfield basketball is very excited that you're at the top of the all-time points list. I am too. But everybody that knows Marshfield basketball understands that every point you scored came in the pursuit, and in your case, the acquisition of a championship. Couldn't be prouder of your coaches, your teammates, and you.
Congratulations, Brooks. All-time leading scorer in school history. Very impressive. What's also impressive to me is your ability to make your teammates better when they're on the floor with you. Your willingness to rebound. Your defensive skills. You guard the other team's best player. Also, you pass the ball at a high level. Your understanding of the game is elite. Good luck to you tonight. Good luck this weekend. And good luck to you and your teammates and all the coaches as you head into the playoffs.
Brooks, what's up, man? This is Adam Stenovich, Marshfield alum, class of 2001. Just wanted to say congrats on a fantastic career and best of luck in the future. And to the entire Tigers basketball team, finish the season off strong.
Hey, Brooks, congrats on getting the scoring record. I know you put a lot of hard work into that and to getting there into where you are today. And just want to say, hope you guys keep continuing to work hard. Again, bring home some hardware in the postseason. Go Tigers.
Wayne Wagner, former Tiger athlete, head men's basketball coach at Viterbo University. Congratulations, Brooks, on an amazing accomplishment. One of those moments where talent, hard work, and opportunity as well as teamwork provided for a great achievement. What I like most about this is that it's provided an opportunity for Coach Fisher and Tiger Athletics to recognize the history of Tiger basketball. What an amazing group of athletes and coaches that have been a part of things over the years, including Mr. Oslachson, whose record stood for so long there in Marshfield. Congratulations again, Brooks and Tiger basketball, and go Tigers.
Hi, this is Brad Fisher, head women's basketball coach at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh and 1998 Marshfield Senior High School alum. I just want to congratulate Brooks Hinson on breaking the boys' all-time scoring record earlier this season, and an incredible career, Brooks, and everything you've done for Marshfield boys basketball. It's been great working with you every summer at camp, and it's been especially gratifying watching you lead the Tigers through the best era of boys basketball in school history. Continued success on a great season, and good luck leading this team to places it's never been. Roll Tigers.
What's up, Brooks? Congrats on setting the new school scoring record, man. That's such an accomplishment. You got to be very proud of yourself. You know, that's the result of all the hard work you put in over all these years. So congratulations.
Brooks Kilziker here, class of 2011. Congratulations on the record, man. It's so cool to see. Proud of you and your career. As a proud Marshfield basketball alum, it's been great to watch y'all. Keep rolling. Keep up the great work. Keep making our program proud. And best of luck to you next year at Northern Michigan.
Hey Brooks, this is Jeff Wagner, class of 1984. Congratulations on breaking the MHS school scoring record. What a great accomplishment. I know how difficult it is to be a student athlete. Now let's make a big run in the playoffs. Go Tigers.
Brooks, congratulations on breaking the Tigers' all-time scoring record. What a tremendous accomplishment. I wish you and the team the best of luck the rest of this season as you chase another conference title and a trip to Madison.
Hey Brooks, this is Luke Zeiker, class of 2014. Super proud of you, man, on everything you've accomplished in your career in Marshfield basketball. It's been incredible. Really excited to follow you guys the rest of this year, and my best to you and your future. Congrats.
Hello, Brooks. My name is Charlie Oslachson, and I'm the guy whose record you just surpassed. I am currently an 81-year-old man living in the Villages in Florida. And I left Marshfield High School in 1961 and headed on to a career in, played some college basketball at Wisconsin, and then ended up coaching in high school for 6 years and at UW Green Bay for 11 years before I got into the insurance and investment world. What really makes me happy is in talking to your coach, Coach Fisher, I have found out that you are a player very similar to the way I was a player back in the days when that record was first set. I think you realize that that record stood for over 60 years, which is kind of hard to believe. But I'm glad it's you were the one that broke the record. I understand you're much more than just an offensive player, that you're a great defensive player and a good rebounder, and that you're off to play in college as well. I know a little bit about Northern Michigan because we played them when I was coaching at UW Green Bay. I know they have wonderful facilities. I'm not sure who's coaching there now, but I think you would realize that Tom Izzo, who is the head coach at Michigan State, is a native of Iron Mountain, Michigan, and was an assistant at Northern Michigan back when I was coaching at Green Bay. So I wish you well in your college career, and my sincerest congratulations on breaking that record. I was kind of surprised that it lasted as long as it did, but I knew that it would take somebody who started pretty much all of their high school career to be able to break it because of the way the game is played today. Best of luck in the future, and I'll keep an eye on Northern Michigan stats to see how you're doing.
And welcome back, everybody. Those were the special messages from the greats of Marshfield, and stretching all the way from the classes from around now to 1961. Just crazy stuff there, and a huge congratulations once again to Brooks. And with this Marshfield team under Chris Fisher, averaging 61.6 points per game this season, obviously Brooks Hinton, he is a huge backbone to the offense and how this team produces, but this Marshfield team, they are heavy on defense this year. And to go up against an FVA opponent where the FVA is very known to play a higher pace, very fast pace, it's going to be a huge change, and that might be what this game really comes down to, the pace of play, because Marshfield, they ended up dropping the first game of the season over to Appleton East, and obviously that's the beginning of the year, so you're going to be dealing with a lot of changes and start to produce more and make all those different types of changes. But this Neenah team, their last matchup against Appleton East, they won by 30 points. So just to put that into perspective, sometimes it's just the type of conference that you play in that really sets up how you match up against your opponents. This could be a completely different situation here going into this one. But the national anthem coming up right here on Zaleski Sports. We'll leave things here with you.
And at this time, you please of our national anthem.
Today's game presented by Shuta Funeral Home. Shuta Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover is here to help you with all of your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and personal local touch. Their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com. That's shutafuneral.com. Starting lineups here presented by Shuta Funeral. Starting with the number 6 ranked Tigers, 17-5 on the season, undefeated in the Valley Conference in first place. Starting is the forward, the junior number 1, Chris Pohl, followed by number 2, the guard senior Joey Ketterer, followed by number 5, the guard senior Brooks Hinton. Then it's number 11, a guard senior Landon Lee. Then it's number 24, the forward junior Valen Ramberg. As for the Rockets, 14-8 on the year, 11-6 in the FEA Conference, tied for third place with the Appleton North Lightning under Lee Rubbis. Starting first, it's number 4, the center junior Rowan Caper, followed by number 5, their leading scorer, the forward senior Luke Young, followed by number 11, the guard junior Nick Schultz, followed by number 14, the senior guard Joey Dawn. Then it's number 25, Benji Bell, the senior guard. It's the FVA against the Wisconsin Valley here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for being with us. About to get things underway here from this great facility. And Neenah High School at a very early tip to begin things. They're going to redo it. Last time that I was here, actually, the entire scoreboard in the gym ended up going out. Things getting a little jumpy between the two programs again, and Marshfield winning the tip, but Joey Dawn quickly scampers over to knock the ball out of Landon Lee's hands. But Marshfield will keep possession. Interesting start to this thing here. Marshfield ended up getting the number 2 seed going into the WIAA tournament coming up next week. Bell with a quick steal, and the Rockets off the turnover here. We'll see if they try to take advantage here. Capers got a lot of height up ahead here for Neenah. See if they try to take advantage of that with him. Standing at 6'10". Big player, Dawn, goes around over Schultz downtown. Back irons it. Lee takes to Pole. Play a little bit of back and forth here. Marshfield really trying to get Neenah to move around very quickly on their defense and create separation. The 3 from Pole is wide right to begin the night. This is where you really see the pace of play become something of a difference. So far, it already seems like Neenah is starting off nice with their pace. A couple of really good looks, but Benji Bell could not come through with the 3. Neenah going in as a number 9 seed. This one, another turnover here on the Tigers. Marshfield had to travel about an hour and 45 minutes to get here to Neenah on a school day. So obviously maybe the student athletes may be feeling a little bit tired, but in the pregame warm-ups, they seem to be pretty hyped up about things. The JV game did not go the way that Marshfield would have wanted it to. This one blocked from behind by Ramberg. Dawn was going to the basket, and Ramberg, he just found a spot to swat it away. Schultz on the inbound here, finds Caper. One dribble, Schultz goes out. Bell, open look on the shoulder, and it went off the rim, then went off of the wires above the backboard. They'll call it out of bounds. Marshfield to take over. We are still scoreless. This is where you see 2 great defenses go after it. Powerhouses. Nice pass underneath. The find for Ramberg is good. Landon Lee did a great job just creating the opportunity underneath for Ramberg. This one poked away by Lee. Taken over by the Tigers. Lee, coast to coast, no. Kicks it out, 3 is good.
3, Brooks Hinson.
Make it 14-79 for Brooks Hinson in his career. All-time points leader. What a special story. Special athlete. Brooks Hinson. Bell, lots of dribbles underneath. Neenah is just trying to put together some of these ball screens to create that separation, but they are not getting much of it right now. Marshfield all over on defense with their man coverage. Goes around the perimeter here. 5-0 lead for Marshfield here in the first 4 minutes. Schultz pulls up. Back iron, can't go. Neenah 0 for 6 in this one. Neenah this season averaging 58.8 points per game off the turnover here. And they take it slowly. And 2 amazing coaches going at it as well. Dawn puts one through. And Neenah finally finds themselves here on the scoreboard tonight. Took about 4.5 minutes. Marshfield responds right back with Ketterer. Joey averages 6.7 a game, and that's Ketterer with the 6.7. Joey Dawn, on the other hand, averaging 12.4 points a game this season here for the Rockets, here in the closing stretch. Tough shot for Dawn. Taken back. Young with the board, and he collects. A great job by Luke Young, continuing to go on with the play after two Marshfield defenders completely shut down that shot from Dawn. Ketterer from downtown. Left it short. A little too much air underneath it. 2-point difference here. Still no fouls in this one. Bell, he's got a look. From behind the arc, it falls. Benji Bell hits the tray. 3.6 points per game this season for Benji. He started as a bench player, and he's now found himself in that starter role. A great story for the senior this year. Dawn cracks one. No good. Rockets were trying to extend that lead. 2 lead changes. Lee's no-look pass is good for Ramberg. Lee with the flashiness, though, there. That was nicely done. Ramberg takes a little bit of a stumble. Bell got him on his knees. Schultz fakes. Young trying to work it inside. Great defense played by the Tigers. That was all Brooks Hinson on that one. Lee fakes, goes out. Ramberg again drives up to the basket, draws the foul, and we'll have the first 2 free throws here of the game. And they get it on Caper, the 6'9 junior. Might have said 6'10 earlier. 6'9 in the scorebook. And Ramberg's first free throw goes down. Today's game presented by River Edge Golf Course. Get your River Edge Golf Course membership for the 2025 golf season. Get membership rates and details at riveredgegolfcourse.com. River Edge Golf Course in Marshfield. 2 for 2 is Ramberg on the free throws, and this Marshfield team shooting an average of around 71% from the free throw line this season. That 3-pointer no good from Xavier Bizares. This one intercepted by Dawn, using the athleticism to get up and grab it. And Coach Robis, he sees something he likes. See if his players follow the communication here. Mason Flees also into the game for the Rockets. Flees, he's got it. Drives up, has to send it way back. Marshfield fans wanted to travel, and their fans traveled nicely here today. Plenty of fans on this side of the floor. You can't see them here on screen, but there are a lot of Tiger fans. Dawn with a little grazer into the basket. Just floated up there and pray it goes in. But Dawn, he's had that ability all 4 years of his high school career. Hinson, fadeaway, Trey, no good. Rebounded by Young. 21 points to show for here in the first 8.5 minutes of the half. Defensive battle was what we expected, and it's what we're getting. A little dribble in for Schultz as he connects on the three, and Neenah gets the lead right back, up by 2. We've only seen Brooks Hinson on that 1 3-pointer, not much else. Neenah on defense has been so great against him. This time Hinson takes advantage. Hinson was able to create the space off that off-ball screen and was wide open underneath the basket, and he said, "Excuse me, that's an easy 2 for me." Young couldn't get the layup to go. Heavily contested. Pole lost it underneath. Poked away by Young, and a fight after the ball, jump ball. They're going to give it to Neenah. You can see Neenah really playing heavy in the man coverage, but then all of a sudden, once it's Chris Pole getting the ball, one of the tallest players on the Marshfield team, Neenah is just all over on it. They send 2 or 3 players instantly to him to try to poke it out, and that is what we saw there, and it worked. Trey White in the game for the Rockets. Bell fires, left it short. Hinson on the rebound. Once again, plenty of off-ball screens the Tigers are trying to use to create some opportunities. Bell on the steal. He takes it up, and with the patience, he gets it to roll. Patience is a virtue, they say. And Benji Bell at time, it was a virtue to success. Almost another takeaway, but a foul reaching in the process by Dawn.
Second team foul, Schultz back in for the Rockets, along with number 23.
Today's game presented by Bruce Orthodontics. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Turned over here by the Tigers. Quite a few turnovers on Marshfield. Dawn will take a breather after the foul. This Colin Fleege is into the game for him. Schultz goes left. Turns back around to White. And Neenah's going to reset. Trey White goes out. Fleege back to White. Little hesitation. Try to create the space. 2-point lead for Neenah. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. White from the corner. Off the mark, and this one last touched by Bell.
Joey Dawn returns for Neenah.
Ramberg, he has been all over on the rebounds for Marshfield here in this first half. Something we're seeing quite heavily. And in Marshfield's last game, they were very dominant. That was against Eau Claire Memorial, an 80-54 win. Just crazy dominance for this team that's ranked number 6 in our polls. Gonna get a kick ball here. Another turnover, though, by Marshfield. And their offense, wide open look. It's Fleege. He's got it. Fleege off the bench. Or Fleege, excuse me, off the bench. Coming up big. Ramberg responds right back. 8 points here in the half for Ramberg. And he only averages 8.5 a game this season. So taking advantage here in the first half is Ramberg. Dawn's back. Lost the handle, and he got fouled going up by Ramberg.
Marshfield foul to number 11, Landon Lee is first, and the first.
They're actually going to get it on Lee here.
Joey Dawn.
Looked like it was more so of Ramberg in on the mix. And with the home team shooting our first free throws here of the game, it's presented by Serve Pro. Jamie Wenzel at the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro is like it never even happened. 19-15 lead. 1 for 2 goes Dawn. Bringing it around. Lee in and out. Almost had a nice bank shot. The bank was not open for him tonight. Under 6 to play here in this first half. Once again, Fleege lets it fly. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Kolstad. Lee finds. Ramberg reversed it underneath. Ramberg, he is just finding any way to get himself open in the paint, and it's working right now for the Tigers as they're down by 2. Schultz lets it fly. Off the mark. Wide right. But Young was able to get the rebound, and Neenah really taking control of these rebounds on the offensive end here in this half. This Neenah team averaging 26 rebounds per game this season. Already looking good. Dawn. He's surprised by himself from that move. That was very nifty by Joey. Not many athletes you can see do that, especially in high school. Hinson from way downtown, no good. Rebound, put back, couldn't go. Pohl thought he had an easy opportunity to just set one back in to make it a 2-point game, but the rim said no. 4 minutes to go. Young drives in, kicks out. Young behind the arc, couldn't go, and out of bounds. Marshfield to get it right back.
Rowan Caper in for the Rockets.
How about taking a look here at these two teams headed into the playoffs? It's a very crazy bracket, and it should be a very exciting playoffs coming up here. Marshfield will play their first playoff game on the 7th. So that'll be next Friday against either Appleton East or Chippewa Falls, the 15 seed or the 18 seed. So Marshfield looking pretty comfortable with that. A nice roll in. That time the rim was friendly for Camden Kolstad. That rim was not friendly this entire half for Marshfield. That time it goes. Dawn floats one in. And this is where you see Joey Dawn really start to take the initiative as a senior leader and captain of this team for Neenah. This one off the mark, rebound by Fleege. Joey Dawn already up to 10 points here in this first half. But as for the Rockets, they'll be taking on Hortonville, an FEA showdown. That's going to be in the playoffs, and it'll be a dandy. Young lays it in. Way to spin around, keep control, and bank it home. But Neenah last year, they were not to be thought of as the team that was going to make a big-time run into the playoffs. But with a coach like Lee Rubis, you never know how good they can be. And as a 6 seed, you saw them go all the way from the regionals all the way to Madison. And they actually went up against this Marshfield team in the playoffs last year in the sectional final to go to Madison. It was a type of Cinderella season for Neenah, but that's just how you know the FVA conference and how competitive they are, known to be one of the best conferences here in the state.
Joey Kenner in for Marshfield.
Young could not hit the first one. Ramberg tonight, though, he has been impressive. He hit that 3 not too long ago to get Marshfield within 1 possession. Still 1 possession game, 26-23 with about 90 seconds left here in the half. Ramberg again goes baseline, and they're going to say the foul occurred. He was trying to tiptoe his way down that baseline, and he almost did. A nice find underneath for Hinson. And now it's just too easy for the Tigers within 1. See what Neenah comes to draw up here. Young goes out, Dawn. He just charges his way in there to find space and a flex from Joey. He's gaining tons of confidence out there, and when he's confident, he does not miss. So Marshfield probably very happy that this half is about to end. And this pass gets away from Landon Lee, and it's another turnover here on Marshfield.
Benji Bell in for the Rockets.
Don't have much information on Marshfield's turnovers per game. Neenah averages 10.5. But based on the way Marshfield's ranked, this seems like a very uncharacteristic showing in the turnover game. 30 seconds to go. We'll see if Neenah holds on or if they go quick here. Landon all over Schultz. Dawn, he's just so quick with his acceleration. And Neenah's going to hold on here. 10 seconds to go. Dawn brings it out. Schultz from the corner. It's good. The nylon. Landon Lee. This is good if it goes. It won't. That is a big-time 3 from Nick Schultz to close the half. A 31-25 lead going into the locker room for the Neenah Rockets over the 6th-ranked Tigers. We have a good one coming here. Halftime coming up. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Join the Gross family of satisfied customers at Gross Buick in Marshfield. Come see their large selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs on the Marshfield lot. Or find it at grossauto.com, and we'll have it delivered to Marshfield for your convenience. You'll love their people and state-of-the-art service department, where service guests get a free courtesy car. Top it all off with the Gross lifetime engine warranty on most vehicles. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Well, welcome to the club, and welcome to Mall Furniture.
Mall Furniture always has a huge selection of quality Comfort Sleep mattresses. They're double-sided, adjustable, bed-friendly, and made right here in Wisconsin.
Whether you need beauty sleep, deep sleep, or just need to sleep it off, you'll be sleeping like a baby on the perfect Comfort Sleep mattress from Mall Furniture. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Marshfield Fast Pitch specializes in player physical and mental development with the hopes of making a big impact on their team. Visit our website at marshfieldfastpitch.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back, everybody, here in Neenah, here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game provided by Nuts Deep. How much useless knowledge do you have? Play America's Pub Quiz Trivia every Tuesday night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. You can win prizes. Also bring your friends. The fun starts at 7 p.m. every Tuesday night. It's trivia night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. I wonder if the folks right now in Marshfield at Nuts Deep 2 are enjoying their trivia right now. For the folks who are doing trivia right now and who are listening to this game, how many times have the Rockets and the Tigers meet each other, including the playoffs, throughout their entire program's history? Let's see if we get any answers in the chat. For whoever is listening, we'll provide that answer for you in just a couple of minutes here. But we're going to break down our first half here. So far, it's been a really great back and forth game. You see heavy defense being played. Not too many fouls to show for. Only a total of 5 fouls in the half. 0 timeouts were taken. It's really been one of those really quick pace. I wouldn't say a quick-paced game, but a very fast first half for a slower game style that was being played here in this one. But Neenah with a 31-25 lead over the 6th-ranked Tigers. And leading scorers that we have so far, Joey Dawn, 12 points for the Rockets, followed by Nick Schultz with 6 points, and Luke Young and Benji Bell each with 5. Then it's Colton Fleege with a 3. on his end. As for the Tigers, the leading scorer is Valen Ramberg, 13 points in that first half. He was looking very great at finding space and just creating any type of shot inside of the paint, and he also had that three-pointer in the late going, followed by Brooks Hinson with 7 points to continue on with his all-time score leading run, followed by 3 points for Cameron Kolstad and then 2 points for Joey Ketterer as the Tigers take the floor here. But it's Braden Bullis and Brendan Retzloff here with you guys for this one. Just about 3.5 minutes left of our halftime period. I don't see any comments from anybody on possible answers to our trivia question. And going back to that trivia question, which we'll have answered for you, how many times have the Neenah Rockets and the Marshfield Tigers faced each other in regular season and including playoffs in each of their programs' histories? The answer to that question, Neenah has an all-time, or is leading the series 7-2 for a total of 9 times. And Neenah actually has a 5-game winning streak on the Marshfield Tigers here in this series. So right now they're trying to make it 6. They're up by 5 over in Marshfield, and things are interesting. But we can read a little bit more about this series history here between these two programs. So in the postseason, Marshfield won 18-17 in the 1940 WIAA state quarterfinals against Neenah, and then 70-69 in the 2017 regional final at Neenah. And then the Rockets ended up beating Marshfield 54-31 in 2014 sectional final, 63-49 in the 2020 regional final, and then 52-48 in that sectional final last year, which led Neenah going to Madison last year. Neenah has won all 4 regular season meetings with a 52-43 win in 1986, a 79-66 win in 2020, a 64-30 win in 2021, and a 58-31 win last season at Marshfield. So obviously right now Neenah has the best of the Tigers at the moment. And here in Neenah with a 5-point lead, they're going to try to continue that one. And another fun fact about series history is former Major League Baseball player Gary Varcho is an alum for Marshfield High School. That's just in the Neenah Rockets game day pamphlet that I am reading for you guys. But check out all of our other games going on at ZaleskiSports.com. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back for the second half here on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
And welcome back, everybody. Second half about to get underway here in Neenah. Today's game presented by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding windows and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has everything you need to have the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. Marshfield up empty on that first possession. Neenah bags one with Schultz. 8 points for Schultz now tonight. No timeouts taken by either Chris Fisher or Lee Rubbis in that first half. Both of these programs just excelling, and Hinson with the board and the putback. Sometimes you just get lucky boxing out for the basketball, and Brooks Hinson, he had such an easy opportunity there. Schultz again from the elbow, knocks it down. Back-to-back possessions for Schultz. He delivers. Lee goes Hinton. Back to Lee. Once again, back to him and an offensive foul. And they're going to get in on Ketterer here.
Is on number 2, Joey Ketterer, his first, team's first.
Tough foul there for Marshfield. Another turnover as well from the foul. Young finds Bell on the throw-in. Hinson guarding Dawn. Dawn was trying to go himself there, but passed up on it, ran out of room. But right now, if I'm Neenah, I'm going to continue playing my identity of basketball. And Schultz again, elbow, no good. Caper almost had a putback, but Ramberg was there on the rebound. Quick bounce passes from the Tigers. Bell tried to jump the gun, leaving an opening for Ramberg. And he kind of just tossed one in, and Marshfield almost able to take advantage of a bad throw-in from Schultz, but Young able to keep possession. That might have been one of the quietest dunks I've ever seen from Ramberg. He can get up there easily. He just, maybe he didn't want to hurt his hands or something. Because basketball rims are known to do that to players. They can hurt when you hang on to the rim for so long. Ramberg with the stuff. He sends a party along here to Neenah. The block party. But they got Pohl on the foul afterwards, and Dawn will shoot a pair at the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro. Free throw line call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro like it never even happened. Dawn's first one goes. He is now 2 for 3 tonight from the free throw line. Neenah as a whole behind the charity stripe, shooting 71.9% this season. Dawn about a 72% free throw shooter, so he is just around the average for the team, and he goes 2 for 4 here thus far. Hinson and Lee, tons of back and forth with one another. Cross-court pass, dangerous look. It was a good one, though. Lee had Ramberg wide open in the paint. Marshfield had a lot of really good looks with Valen Ramberg at the basket, but none of his teammates saw him open. As Bell goes to take a seat, that's Neenah's first foul here of the half. Here's Ramberg. Goes out. It's Hinson. No good. He got his own rebound, though. He tries again. No good. And Caper with the rebound, but Ramberg stands up right in front of him to take it back. Then Caper stuffs him back, and all of a sudden we're back to the reset. Send it back. Hinson, 3 times the charm. No. Coming up empty. Short-handed three-pointers from Brooks Hinson. Opportunities gone by the wayside for Marshfield. Caper now. Couple of pulls them in there and taken back by Pohl on the rebound. Under 14 minutes to go here in regulation. Marshfield, great ball movement again. Lee from downtown. Nylon for Landon Lee. And Marshfield and Chris Fisher will take a timeout, our first timeout on the floor of the game. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Uncle Minton wants you to ride into huge savings this tax season.
With up to 76% off furniture and Mittens pays the tax, you honestly can't miss this sale.
We're your one-stop shop for all your favorite brands of appliances.
Get the latest sleep technology for your best night's rest.
And save the tax. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses is dedicated to stretch your dollars further this tax season in downtown Marshfield.
The signs they show. Welcome back, everybody, here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game provided by Brock and Decker. When buying or selling, Brock and Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock and Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in buying and selling. Or selling. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue. The Brock and Decker at brockanddecker.com on Facebook. 4-point game here in Neenah. Rockets have held on to the lead all this second half thus far. It's been a great back and forth though. Landon Lee hit a big three-pointer just before that timeout was taken to get within that striking distance. Here's Dawn, drives out. They try with Fleas this time. Over to Young. Now it's Caper from behind the arc. Couple of dribbles out. Schultz, separation. It's good. Nick Schultz is catching fire like Katniss Everdeen. 39-32. Just like that, it's back to a 7-point difference. Hinson, he's been cold here in the half. Try to get it out to the hot hands. Ramberg being one of them. Lee also starting to warm up, and now a reach in. They might have gotten Young here. They're going to call it on Dawn.
14th foul on the Rockets. Xavier Bizarres checks in for Neenah.
Dawn will check out. A little bit of frustration from Joey as Xavier Bizarres for the Rockets comes in for him. Dawn has 2 fouls here in this game. Bizarres coming in with the 1. So much ball movement from the Tigers. You never see anybody standing still. That's why this Marshfield team is one of the best. Landon Lee on the connection. It's good, and 1 for Landon Lee.
The Neenah foul is number 24, Xavier Bizarres. His first, team's 5th. Lee at the line, shooting 1.
Chris Pohl with the great patience just to find Landon on the block. And he completes the 3-point play. 6 points in the half here for Landon Lee. He was scoreless in that first half. He could be a huge part that Marshfield comes back in this one. Not really sure if you'd call much of a comeback, though. This has been a great game all around. Neenah's largest lead has been by 7. Caper fights the double team. Out to Young. Off the rim, no good. Fleas try to tip it out. And a big collision at the end of the play there. They keep going. Hinton back to Lee. He's got an open look. It's no good. Still fighting after it. Marshfield comes up with the basketball. And second chance points here for the Tigers again. Caper on the foul as Pohl draws it.
Neenah fouls number 4, Ron Caper, his second. That's the 4th team foul on the Rockets. 4th team foul on Neenah. In for the Rockets is Benji Bell.
We've already seen more fouls here in the second half Then in the first, only 5 fouls to go around for either of these teams in that first half. We're already at 6. Pohl gets it to go. And Pohl gets his first basket of the game, and just like that, you almost feel like all the momentum is carrying towards the Tigers. As the Marshfield parents and students making plenty of noise on the away side. This could be a double dribble. They're going to call a timeout first.
It's a 30-second timeout.
And Lee Ruppis, he is frustrated with how some of his players are playing right now. Marshfield on the comeback. They were down by 7, now down by 2. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Neenah hockey leading West Bend.
Back here in Neenah. It's a 39-37 game in this non-conference affair between the 6th-ranked Tigers and the Rockets, who are unranked. But this Neenah team, although they're unranked, they are a tough team to go up against. Such a tough environment to play in here at Neenah High School. Part of one of the best conferences. Bell traded separation, brings it out. Bizarre is from downtown. Off the mark. Would have been a huge make off the bench for the Rockets. Marshfield has a chance to tie it or even take the lead here. This would be their first one of the half. Weird looking shot off the mark. Hinson fires away. Can't go. Rebounded by Young. See what Neenah tries to do out of the timeout here. Coach Lee Ruppis, he was frustrated with the way his defense was playing. And just a little bit shaky on all facets. With 10-12 to go. Marshfield set as a 2 seed in the tournament. Neenah set as a 9. But this Neenah team could be a dangerous 9 seed. Oh, they got Bell wide open. They missed a chance. There he is again. Tried the fake underneath. Bring it back out. Bell pump fakes. Schultz off the mark. Hinson quickly gathers. Here's the trade-off game between Hinson and Lee, as they always do. And that's really been creating problems for Neenah, is they're getting off these very quick passes. That's why Marshfield's getting themselves closer into this game. Pohl got fouled at the end.
Bell, his second. Team's 5th.
And they're going to get this one on Bell for Neenah's 5th foul. That's Bell's 2nd here of the night. Lee looking around for Hinson. They connect with one another. Neenah seems to really find their character back here on defense. They got that man coverage, and it's been working. They had a little bit of a zone going, which that might have helped Marshfield get back into the game, but now they are all locked in one-on-one. Hinson drives quickly up to the rack, couldn't go, and keep fighting after it. Jump ball. What a fight by Brooks Hinson to just keep going after it. Neenah will have possession, though, on the jump ball. Marshfield with a light half-court pressure. Right now for Neenah, it's looking like Schultz and Dawn are the hot hands. Not seeing much from Luke Young, their top scorer. He has been quiet. They would love to get him going here. Dawn just trying to get lower and gain leverage, spinning around, running out of space. Got stuffed on the pass back, and Neenah will keep that possession here. Marshfield is just playing locked in right now on defense. It's felt like a while since Neenah's gotten a basket. Ramberg on Bell. Bell into Young. Young is just not even looking at the basket. He's only looking for guys to pass it to right now. Schultz was open for a quick second. Would have been a tough pass to get off. Marshfield creating problems here for the Rockets. Bell with it. Jump stop, fake. Go back to the top. Young gets some leverage, and it's good. And Lee Ruppis is loving it. That was a big fist bump from the coach. He got hyped after that one. Pull, floater, can't go. Rebounded by Young. Young still with it. Brings it back to the top. Dawn from college level. It's good. That is a huge shot from Dawn. Under 7 to play. Neenah trying to get another big upset this season and get a 6-game winning streak. Ramberg finds the rack. 5-point game. That time he threw it down with a little more effort. Starting to get a little more heated. Bell with the fake. Got Ramberg away from him, and a timeout taken by the Rockets. And Benji Bell, he's a little frustrated about something. Not sure if he thought he was fouled or what by Ramberg there, but how about the back and forth going on right now between these two? Dawn hits one from the way downtown mark, and then Ramberg with the response on the dunk. We'll be right back in about 15 seconds or so here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back, everybody, here in Neenah. For all you guys who are tuned in, thanks for being a part of our broadcast here this evening. 6:20 to go, 5-point game. Braden Bullis on production, Brendan Retzloff here on commentary. It's been a fun one so far here in Rocket Town. Neenah has had the lead this entire second half. Marshfield has gotten so close. They've gotten to within 2, and then that was all. Out of the timeout here from the Rockets. We'll see what they draw up here. An opening. Up, no good. Marshfield heavily on the pressure, and it will stay with Neenah. Neenah got what they wanted, though. Colton Fleege, he was open underneath with a good look at the basket, but just a little too many fakes. Benji Bell thought about shooting the gun there and held back. Might have been the wise move there. Young lost control. Take it over. Taken back, and Schultz almost had it. They're going to say a foul on the ground first. Heads up play by Nick Schultz. I don't know how Schultz was able to react so quickly after the ball was taken away by Marshfield. He just all of a sudden popped up out of nowhere. But this Neenah team, you cannot sleep on them. They are putting up fights against some of the best teams here in the state. And right now, they have a 5-point lead over 6th-ranked Marshfield right now. Just crazy stuff. And earlier in the year, they beat Kaukauna, who is ranked even higher in the rankings, and they're on one of the hottest win streaks in the state right now. Don't sleep on the Rockets. Marshfield has a tough task here against this FVA opponent. Here in the closing stages of the regular season. Dawn way up at the half-court spot. Bring it back for Schultz. Young hands off. Schultz, bring it back. Great connection. Neenah had the play, and they're going to get a reach in. On pole. And it's the right call there. Neenah had such an easy look at it. Once Young got it into Caper, Marshfield was cooked to rice. Five minutes to go. Right now, the clock is Neenah's friend. That is why they're playing so conservative right now. Young goes in, floats it up. No good, got his own rebound. The fight from Luke Young. Bring it back out to Bizarres. Neenah resets. Coach Chris Fisher frustrated after that one. His team couldn't get the board. This is when boxing out becomes important. Bizarres kind of slid. Schultz downtown, falls over, and he connects. Nick Schultz with the big-time three. Just about 4 minutes to go. Neenah with their largest lead of the game, up by 8. Here's another three. All over the backboard it goes. Neenah will take over. Joey Ketterer couldn't get it. What a half for Nick Schultz. 10 points for him. 16 in the game for Nick. Both Schultz and Dawn each have 16. They try the Hail Mary, I don't know why, and they turn it over. Maybe they thought they had some advantage with Caper up ahead, but the pass was left short. Another look here, it's Pohl. It's good. Timeout taken by Marshfield. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. 5-point game, 3:45 to go here on Zaleski Sports.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Back here from that 30-second timeout by the Marshfield Tigers and Chris Fisher. Down by 5. But a big three-pointer from Chris Pohl was able to get them within that mark. Today's game provided by ShedsDelivered.com. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted and by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Dawn finds Caper. Caper can't lay it in, and the Rockets show a little bit of frustration here, especially Coach. Marshfield has a chance to make it a one-possession game once again. And another timeout will be taken. We're going to take another break. It's a full timeout this time, so we'll be back in about a minute.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Welcome back, everybody, here on Zaleski Sports. A 47-42 game here in Neenah, Wisconsin. Thank you to all of our viewers tuning in to this one. The Tigers do have the ball after the timeout, and they've been down by as much as 8. Neenah's had the lead this entire second half. Marshfield trying to climb back, fighting off an upset alert at the moment. Ramberg, he's been carrying the Tigers all day long. This time he can't do it. Off the turnover, Rockets take over. 3 minutes to play. Dawn. Out to Matthias Charles. Charles, first time in the game for him. So, interesting move to not have Caper into the game. And they're going to get Pohl. They're actually going to get Landon Lee here. That's the 6th foul on the Tigers. So one more and the Rockets will get bonus with 2:51 to go. It's been a defensive type of game that we've seen. A few big-time three-pointers have been made, though. Ramberg able to get his hand on it. Take it away from Bell. Bell pokes it out. Great play. Both sides by Bell and Ramberg. They're actually going to get Bell on the foul. Excuse me on that. So heads-up play by Ramberg all around. And this is where you see with Ramberg getting up ahead that Neenah might need Caper to come back. And that's exactly what they do. Ramberg able to get that first one to go, and it was a dud of a free throw. Goes 2 for 2. He's 4 for 4 tonight. Valen Ramberg having himself a day, 19 points. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play in regulation. It's a 3-point game. Dawn, double teamed, brings it out. Back to Schultz, who has been in the big time. He's getting fancy. Marshfield goes quick on those double teams. Try to create some kind of turnover here. Charles, baseline, went out. Over to Schultz. Schultz bounce in. Caper contested. Ramberg there on defense. What a day for him. Marshfield has a chance to tie it. Bring it back. Ramberg, none other. Can't go. Lots of fighting back and forth for that rebound. Lee lost it. Out of bounds. Turned over. Rockets take over. This one's shaping out to be a fantastic finish here in the Fox Valley. I know the playoffs are coming up, but this has a playoff-like atmosphere to the feels of this game. Dawn lost it. Hinson took it away. He lays it up and in. It's a 1-point game, and Dawn is shaken up. Neenah is going to take a timeout, and that full court pressure that Marshfield is applying now is getting to the Rockets. And this is the closest we've seen it since about 2 minutes left in the first half. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back, everybody. An exciting finish coming up here. Today's game presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Also by Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. 1:24 to go. It's a 1-point game. Ever since Marshfield has been able to get those double teams around the half-court line on Neenah, the Rockets have had a really tough time navigating through. Schultz hands off to Dawn. Goes to Bizares. Bizares in the trap. Able to get out of it. Young now gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for bonus. Huge free throw coming up here for Luke Young. He's been very quiet in this game tonight as the top scorer for Neenah, but they need him in the biggest way here. Tuesday night heroics. That's what they're looking for. Young couldn't get it. It's been a tough day for him. He is 1 for 3 now from the free throw line tonight. 1 minute to play. Lee looks around. Ketterer goes to pole. Marshfield does not need a 3. It seems like they're trying to get something down beneath by doing those quick passes on the exterior, but nothing was doing. Lee step back into it, and he draws contact, and he's going to go up to the line. Wow.
Neenah fouls number 11, Nick Schultz, his first.
Schultz pleading his case to the official.
At the line is Landon Lee.
It's going to be too late for that, though. Landon Lee steps up to the charity stripe. 33.5 to go. And Lee can't get it. That is a rare miss. He seems to be one of the hot hands right now. Second one, can't go. Caper with the rebound. And Lee is in awe that he didn't make either of them. And now it's Caper that's going to step up to the free throw line. We're going to see a bunch of free throws going back and forth here now. Neenah's still up by 1. Marshfield had their chance. Caper's turn. He can't get it. This one, last touched by Marshfield. And Chris Fisher cannot believe it. He is irate right now. He is still pointing fingers at the officials. He's got to watch himself. That's a tough break for the Tigers. It looked like it was last touched by Neenah. On the inbound, goes to Young. Young brings it out to Bell. And Marshfield there to trap, but they foul instead. 26.6 to go. And now it's Benji Bell's turn to step up to the line. And the last 4 free throw attempts we have seen from both of these sides have not fallen. Who wants to be the hero tonight? Bell going to plead his case here. The first one is a drain. That's his first point of the half. A big one. This one would be even bigger. It'll give Marshfield options if they want to go quickly and try to get a 2, or if they try to create something for a 3. There was not a timeout taken. There's a substitution on the floor, but it almost looked like the teams took like a quick 5-10 second timeout right there. 26.2 to go. Lee into Hinson. Hinson, he goes quickly to the rack. He's got 2. Marshfield timeout. And that's the right play to do in my eyes. If I'm Marshfield, you draw something up quickly to get a 2, and you try to create a turnover on Neenah, because Neenah's had a really tough time getting past that half-court spot with the basketball, and Marshfield has really been doing a great job of just keeping that pressure up ahead and forcing those turnovers to happen. So we'll take a quick timeout here as the players will be back to play in about 30 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back here in Neenah, the FVA against the Wisconsin Valley Conference here on Zaleski Sports. Braden Bullis, Brendan Retzloff here at 49-48 game. Today's game brought to you by BBD Sports. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or online at BigBearDown.com. Here we go. Bizarre is trapped in the corner. Lee Rubbis takes a timeout. So the Rockets, we're just figuring out the personnel and what things were looking like, and maybe not feeling comfortable with that position that Bizarre was in. It's a full timeout by Neenah here. Today's game also presented by Hiller's True Value. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great fall deals on Milwaukee tools today from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Maybe great spring deals with spring coming up. But what a game this has been. Nick Schultz, the player for Neenah to take over here in the second half. Only 4 players for the Rockets have scored in the second half. As for the Tigers, they only have 4 players that have scored in the second half. But out of Marshfield, we're seeing them share the ball a lot more, and that's what's made them get back into this thing down by 1. But I guess in terms of how the scoring's gone, they haven't really been out of it. They've just been down this entire second half. 17.3 seconds remain. Young on the inbound. The bounce almost got away. High pass to Dawn. Dawn collects underneath in the basket, and we have a foul. Neenah was making things dicey there on that possession, but calm and collected was Joey Dawn there. With 11.9 seconds left, if Dawn makes both of these, which they are now in the double bonus, if you're Marshfield, you got to shoot for the tie. Dawn rattles it in. Huge free throw from Joey. Three for 5 tonight, Joey Dawn. Big free throw coming up for the 72%er. Here it is. It's good. That was the most confident looking free throw from Joey Dawn tonight. The kids got adversity. Marshfield takes a timeout.
Full timeout.
And it's another full timeout. Guys, coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. If you're Marshfield now, if I was them, I would shoot for the tie. You only have 11 and a half seconds to get something together, and I feel like that's just not enough time to try to get a quick dribble drive down the floor and lay something in. Probably takes about 5 or 6 seconds off the clock, which is going to leave 5 seconds left. And then you're going to have to foul Neenah. And then Neenah's shooting free throws again. And by the way that Joey Dawn's been shooting at the free throw line, especially that last free throw, I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be the guy to try to get the inbound too. And if you're Chris Fisher, I might go to the guy who's had the hot hand all night tonight, Valen Ramberg. Either Ramberg or Henson seems like the best bet for the big time shot at this point. They have 11.9 on the clock. Lee will inbound. Henson's there close. They go to Henson. Here we go. 10 seconds. Henson takes his time. Sets back. Way downtown. The three. In and out. No good. Marshfield. Second chance. The three from Paul. Can't go. It's short. And the Rockets come up with the upset over the 6th-ranked Tigers. Such a tough environment to play in, and that held true, and it's going to be a tough ride back home for the Tigers, but the Rockets advance to 15-8 on this season. A huge win. This team looking super dangerous headed into the playoffs. But you got to give credit to both of these rosters. You knew this was going to be a heavily defensive played game. I'm not sure if Marshfield had the look that they wanted there at the end with Hinton. He had a separation off of his screen, but it was a high arcing shot, a very tough shot to make, and rattled out. And then it was Chris Pohl with that last chance. I thought he was going to try to pass it out back to one of their hot hands, but he took it himself on the fadeaway and it came up short. The Rockets are victorious. Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back here to the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. What a game this was here in Neenah. J.D. Buckets joining us here. Joey Dawn, our player of the game, Highlight House player of the game. Congratulations on this win. You guys went up against one of the better teams here in the state, but you guys have been known to have that adversity, keep fighting. Had the lead the entire second half of the game, but things got close. But you guys held on and prevailed. Just for you, tell me, what does this mean for your team as a whole going into this point of the season where it's the end and playoffs coming up?
Yeah, so we struggled a bit these last couple games here. Kind of hit a little slope in our season, and we saw this game on the schedule. Number 2 seed in our sectional, and it was a great time to take advantage and kind of get our mojo back and get right where we need to be about this time of the year.
Yeah, it seemed like there were moments, though, in that second half where I saw lots of frustration from you guys on the bench because you only scored 20 points in the half. Still enough to hold on, but there were moments of frustration. Just walk me through how you guys get out of those moments and are able to fight and carry on and win.
Yeah, so playing together as a team and communicating with one another, staying on the same page. We don't play for ourselves, we play for one another. So I think staying on the same page and knowing what the goal is at the end of the game, playing as a team, really helped us overcome those moments.
Yeah, 18 points for you in this game, and you ended up going 3 for 5 from the free throw line, but those 2 free throws at the end, those were the biggest ones and they mattered. And the confidence on that last free throw, man, it looked really good from you. And you just stayed calm and collected. How are you able to just maintain control of that? Is it just your being a veteran that's able to do that, or is it your teammates around you? What is it?
Yeah, so it's just playing for the people before you and knowing that it's your job to knock them down. I missed 2 earlier in the game that I knew were going to come back to bite us, which they did. So I really gave myself no choice but to make those last 2 free throws, and I knew my team needed it.
Yeah, and now for you guys coming up, last game of the regular season against Appleton North. You guys are tied with them in conference play, so try to get that solo third finish. What's it going to take for that to happen?
Yeah, it's senior night, so we know it's going to be a dogfight, and everyone's going to have to be on board. Appleton North is definitely one we want to get. They're ranked higher than us in the sectional as well, so it's all about us just proving our point and getting into our groove right around the March here.
Last year, you guys were able to make that pretty historic run as that 6th seed, make it all the way to state in Madison. How are you guys going to do it again this year, being set as that 9 seed, and you're going to have Hortonville coming up there?
Yeah, so Hortonville is definitely a team we want to get. They beat us 2 times earlier this year, and each of those times hurt our seeding in March, and it's a team that we definitely want to get, and they're just the first part of the process.
Yeah, I think you guys are looking really good at this moment, and where you're at, I think you guys have that potential of getting really far, and I can tell that you believe that as well. A big congrats to you guys. I'll put you in the highlight house now, and second time getting in.
Yes, sir. I'm Joey Don, and I'm in the house.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for coming out, man.
Absolutely. That's Joey Don, JD Buckets. Appreciating everything that he was a part of here. And this one tonight, 18 points for him and the Rockets, 16 points for Nick Schultz, 7 for Luke Young, 7 for Benji Bell, and 3 for Colton Fleege. And that was all the point getters for the Rockets here tonight. Only 5 different players scored the basketball, only 20 points there in that second half. But they were able to get the upset done. They were able to take down the 6th seed Marshfield Tigers, who are ranked 2nd, headed in as the 2 seed, headed into the tournament coming up. This Neenah team, man, I'm telling you, they are scary. It looks like they have the potential to do what they did last year again. And this game was very similar to how that sectional final game was last year in the playoffs. But that's going to do it for us. Here in Neenah, Braden Bullis, Brendan Retzloff, we thank you guys for being a part of our broadcast here on Zaleski Sports. Be sure to tune in to all of our other coverage on ZaleskiSports.com. Check us out on YouTube. Just hit 17,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Keep it up, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of our broadcast, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great night.